Well, good evening, one and all. And you know what time it is? Well, I'll tell you. It's the matinee of the evening, the 8th and final game of the 2025 AYFL Super Bowl Saturday. It's coming up as the 13U football game featuring the 10-0 Miramar Wolverines against the Boynton Beach Bulldogs, sitting at 9-1. Both these teams finished 1-2 in the conference, and the only difference between the two teams is Week 4, when the Miramar Wolverines beat the Boynton Beach Bulldogs by a score of 31-27. So it's going to be a tight one. Should be a tight one coming up between these two teams. Should be absolutely fun to see how all these teams handle it. And I'm going to correct myself. It was 31-24, not 31-27. But nonetheless, this is a rematch from Week 4. And we see the clouds in the sky from the smoke bombs that were hit earlier by the two teams to get hyped. And they're kind of just sitting up in the air like fog smoke. But nonetheless, we're here and we're not square. So one more game, 4 10-minute quarters, and it will determine the 13U Super Bowl champion for the 2025 season here in the AYFL. Boynton Beach kicks it off. And that will be picked up on the return by JL Denson. And the Wolverines will take over at their own 41. Wolverines in the black and yellow jerseys with the iconic Wolverine stripes on the top. And on the other side, the Boynton Beach Bulldogs will be in the all whites with black helmets. Some of them with white, but white jerseys and red numbers. So here we go. And this is a big run to start. That is Macari Ranger with the carry. That's a 1st and 10 to start the drive. Hand it to Ranger again up the middle. And he's dragging defenders all the way down to the 25-yard line. So they have it 1st and 10 from the 25. 3 receivers to the left. Handing off to Ranger once again. We've got a penalty marker down. I'm going to assume it's for holding. And it is holding on the offense. Back up Miramar, 10 yards. Replay 1st down.
So that's going to be on the offense. Wolverine on stop 2. Lassie.
And at quarterback is Gustavo Minguez. Handed off to his running back, JL Denson, for a short gain. About a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 18 for the Wolverines. Back to pass. Minguez up in the air. Caught! Touchdown! Jonathan Sawyer! On 2nd and 18. From the 38-yard line. Touchdown! No, the 34-yard line, sorry. How about that? Put it only where the receiver could get it, just slip past the defender, and it's 6-0 Wolverines.
Wow. Well, that's where we start off the game.
The Wolverines will line up for the 1-point try. Minguez and Ranger. We got a timeout on the field. It's going to be a timeout on the Miramar side. So 2 timeouts left for Miramar in this first half. After they called it before the try. And still going for the 1-point try only here. Hand off to Ranger up the middle, and the 1-point try is good. So 1 minute and 49 seconds into the first quarter, and Miramar leads 7-0 over Boynton Beach. This is Boynton Beach 6th Super Bowl game out of 6. And this is Miramar's 2nd of 2. They came from behind in the 11U game against Boynton Beach. They were down 14-0 at halftime and won 22-14. This Miramar team has started off strong here in this 13U game. So kickoff from the 40. This is Malachi McLeod on the kick. That's a big hit on the opposite 40. First one there was McLeod. That is where the Bulldogs will start as their own 40 with 8:05 left here in the first. Miramar leads 7-0. All right, 1st and 10. Number 7 on the pass over, screen pass over to number 5. That's a good, healthy start to that drive for the Bulldogs. See where they spot it. It's actually a shorter gain than I thought it was. It's only about a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6 from the Bulldog 49-yard line. They need the opposite 45 for a first down. And that'll be a jump. It was Zamir Alcinor on the jump, so coming in to replace him will be Macari Ranger. So, he's 2nd and 1 for the Bulldogs from the 46-yard line. Handed off. Huge run there by number 5. Tackled there by number 21, Giovanni Robinson. That's about 5 yards to the good for a first down for the Bulldogs. Put the ball at the 44-yard line. First and 10 from the 44. Split out the one receiver wide. Bring him back in. It's wide doubles. Number 7 is the quarterback. 15 in the backfield. They hand it to, 5 in the backfield. He will take off, and he gets an open field. He's made several men miss. He's still on his feet. And he'll get tackled right about the 19. Move those chains for the Boynton Beach Bulldogs. Nobody was stopping him. Finally, grabbing at his feet was Giovanni Robinson, and Romarian Telez finished him off. It's a good tackle in the backfield there by Alinsky Turtulane. A 3-yard carry for the Bulldogs. All right, 2 receivers to the right and the left. Running back knows number 3 switches to the left side of number 7. Throw it over to the left side, and turning the corner, it's number 15. It's tackled out of bounds. 7, Romarian Telez and John Williams, number 27, were there. There's a penalty marker on the field. It'd be a legal block in the back by the Bulldogs. Backs him up to the 28-yard line. Second and 17. Seven back to pass. Throws it up the field, and looking for number 10 on defense was Dalen Wells. And we've got a personal foul, roughing the passer on the Wolverines. So 15-yard penalty. See where they spot the football. So that'll be an automatic first down. So ball spotted at the 13, high snap, hands it off to his running back, number 3, and he is wrestled down by Macari Ranger. Second and 10 from the 12. Under 5 to play here in the first quarter. Number 7, another screen over to 15, turns the corner, and he's blasted out of bounds. That was number 13 of Malachi McLeod over there. Third and 3. Line to gain is the 3. And we got a whistle on the play. Timeout, Miramar. That is their second of this first half and second in the first quarter with 4:41 to go. But Boynton Beach got a good drive here. Both of these teams really just feeling each other out here in this first quarter. Miramar had a very fast drive. Took under 2 minutes. Took under a minute. About a minute and 30 from kickoff to score touchdown. It's 7-0. As the Boynton Beach Bulldogs look to answer and tie the game, or at least pull within 1. Line to gain is the 3. Hand it off to number 5. Scampers to the right and short. Gets the first down. Looks like they're going to mark him around the 2. And we're going to have an official's timeout for a water break. And you can see on that replay, very, very close to almost getting to the line, but relentless defense there by Dalen Wells and Romarian Telez on the defense for the Wolverines. Line it up. First and goal from about the 1.5 yard line. Run it up the middle and short again. Boynton Beach trying to punch it in. I'll try again here on second and goal from about the 1 yard line. Number 7 in at quarterback. He's got, no, they're going to direct snap it to 0, and he will not get there. Ball comes out at the end. I think they blew it dead a little early. That looked like it was going to go 99 the other way. And we've got an injured Bulldog on the field. So Boynton Beach will line up and try again. Third and goal, this time from about the 3. Three backs in the backfield. Handed off to 5. And he is wrestled down. No gain. Might have even lost a yard. It was a mix of Christian Batelli, Giovanni Robinson, and Romarian Telez that got back there. And we'll see if Boynton Beach is going to go for the field goal. It looks like they are. So number 15 for Boynton Beach will kick the field goal try. It's going to be 4th and goal from about the 5. They're going to kick it from about the 10. So it's about a 20-yard field goal, and that'll be no good. Clock stops at 2:38 left in the first, and the Miramar Wolverines will trot back out onto the field. So trotting his team back out there, Gustavo Minguez in at quarterback. That's a good snuff out there by the Boynton defense. That was taken there by J.L. Denson for the Wolverines. Minguez takes the snap, hands it off. Another quick run up the middle. Hand it off again to J.L. Denson. So 3rd and 9 for the Wolverines. Denson to his left. Minguez trips to the left. Getting the play from the sideline. Jonathan Sawyer, only touchdown of the game. They'll hand it off again, and that was nowhere to go. Denson gets tackled in the backfield, and this will bring up 4th and 13 for Miramar. Looks like they might send the punting unit out. No, they're going to keep their offense on the field. He's got Macari Ranger, and it's going to be a flag on the play. False start on Miramar. They're going to send their punting unit out onto the field. So 4th and long here. Miramar to punt it here with under a minute to go here in the first quarter. 4th and 18. Back to kick is Malachi McLeod. Timeout. Boynton Beach. That'll be their first timeout of this first half. So clock will stop with 41 ticks to go here in the first. And they'll snap it from about the 13, 14-yard line. And the punter for Wolverines is Malachi McLeod. That'll be punted away. It's caught by number 4 of the Bulldogs. Shakes it upfield, eventually runs into a crowd of Wolverines. And the Bulldogs will set up for this drive at the Wolverine 30 with 30 seconds to go here in the first. Here we go. Bulldogs carry it. A 3-yard carry up to the 27. It's number 3 on the carry. That was Alinsky Turtolane on the tackle. And that's the end of the first quarter. So your score after 1, the Miramar Wolverines 7 and the Boynton Beach Bulldogs nothing. We will step aside real quick and bring you the second quarter when we return here on the QwikCut Sports Network.
Congratulations, you made it to the playoffs. Now it's time for a highlight to get you noticed. I'd like to introduce you to the Hall of Fame Scouting Academy, founded by Pro Football Hall of Fame members. Our football experts craft highlight reels that get coaches watching, and Pro Football Hall of Famers like myself do film evaluations to help get athletes noticed.
Welcome back into the QwikCut Sports Network as we hit the start of the second quarter. Boynton Beach Bulldogs in their 6th Super Bowl game today. The only ones they did not compete in was the 7U and the 12U. Had a team in every other game today. Got the ball. Looks like a penalty was called. I think that was for offsides. 2nd and 7. Trips to the left. Running back runs up the middle. About a yard gain to the 25. First one in on the tackle was Zamir Elsinore. Third and 5. Try to draw the Wolverine defense offside. They do not budge. Hand it off to number 5. He cuts it around the corner. And he'll be tackled first on the scene. It looked like he's between Bryn Davenport and Makai Sherrill. That'll be a 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Number 3 is to his left at running back for number 7. Number 3 up the middle. A couple Wolverines bring him down. That was Romarian Telez and Makari Ranger. 4, almost 5-yard gain on first down. Second down from the 15-yard line. Throw it as a screen out to the left to number 5. He's tackled for minimal gain. I think that was Bryn Davenport that got in on the tackle there for the Wolverines. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 from the, looks like the 11-yard line. Hand it off to the back. Scampers up the field. Tackled there by Romarian Telez. That's enough for a 1st and goal from the 5. $7:17 to go here in the second quarter. In the Bulldogs trying to pull within 1 here. Trips to the left, 1 out to the right. This will be handed off to the running back, and that goal line defense standing tall, hanging on for dear life, was Makari Ranger. He prevents the easy score. Number 19 of Jarrell Solomon subs in for the Wolverines. 2nd and goal from about the 2. We come in under center. The penalty marker is thrown before the snap. Going to be false start on the Bulldogs. Make a switch here with some of their personnel. It's down to 6.5 to go here in this first half. There's 10 and 5 in the backfield. 10 takes the direct snap, tries to run around the right corner. And relentless pursuit there by Malachi McLeod. And that moves it to 3rd down and goal for the Wolverines.
Five minutes and 45 seconds left in the half.
We'll have a timeout taken by Boynton Beach. It'll be their 2nd charge timeout of the first half. Each team, well, Boynton Beach has 1 left. Miramar has 2. 5:44 to go in the first half. Boynton Beach trying to get on the board before halftime. And the last time these two teams met was week 4 of the regular season. Miramar won that game 31-24. It's the most points they gave up all year. And a streak from week 5 all the way down to week 8 where they gave up 0 points and scored no less than 34. 3rd and goal from the 5. Snap to number 5. Up the middle, and oh my gosh, it's a turnover! Going the other way is the Wolverines! They cross the 50, the 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Miramar! A 99-yard fumble recovery touchdown! Oh my goodness. That's unbelievable. We'll give you the number on who it was in just a minute. That is unbelievable. That is by number 4 of Macari Ranger. And just like that, it's 13-0 Wolverines. Look at the play here. They look like they're about to punch it in, and there's a fumble right at the 1-yard line. And picking that up, I mean, he's in the end zone. See a better angle here. I mean, just got it punched right at the 1, and it's picked up there, looks like by Ranger. Wow, actually checked that. I think that was Bryn Davenport on the return. That's unbelievable. It looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field. Yeah, we're going to take a look at that one more time. That is probably the craziest play we've seen tonight. And you just see the ball, it just looks like 25 came in there. That was Christian Batelli. He punched that thing out. Actually, no, that was number 7 of Romarian Telez. You see it hit the grass. And yeah, that was a 90, no, we're going to call that a 103-yard return by Bryn Davenport. Unbelievable. That's by Bryn Davenport. So the conversion try is going to be back at about the 7-yard line. Gustavo Minguez is back there with Ranger. Minguez looking for an open man, gets hit as he throws, and the try is good. How in the world did he get his hands under that? Reed Harriet with the 1-point try. Because Minguez got hammered as he got rid of the ball, and it took some of the steam off of it. It was a wobbly pass. Oh my, able to get that before it hit the grass. What an athletic play by Harriet. It's 14-0. Miramar over Boynton Beach. So Miramar will kick it off to Boynton Beach. Boynton Beach has had 2 drives that have stalled out inside the 5-yard line. They had the one that ended on 4th down, and then they had the one that was fumbled at the 1 and rolled into the end zone. Turned into a 103-yard return if you include the yardage in the end zone. So McLeod will set up for the kickoff for the Wolverines. Trying to get the kicking tee set up just right. That'll skip pass, goes off one of the Boynton players, and right there ready to scoop it up should he had the chance with Jonathan Sawyer. And the Bulldogs will have it at the 23-yard line. They'll have possession. 5:18 left here in the second quarter. Here comes the Boynton Beach Bulldogs. We'll have it 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. 5:18 left to go here in the second quarter. 14-0 Miramar. Handed off to number 3. He is swallowed up by that Miramar defense. First one there was Alinsky Turteline. Second and 13 for the Bulldogs. Back to pass, number 7, throws it across the field. That is complete to number 10. They needed 14, they got 13, so this will set up a 3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs. They need the 30, no, they need the, yeah, they need the 34 for a first down. Hand it off to their running back, number 3. Slips a couple tackles, slips another, and he's off to the races. 2 men to beat, can't quite get past him. Jonathan Sawyer shoves him out of bounds. And they're up to the Wolverine. See where it gets spotted. Up to the Wolverine 37-yard line. Great job, able to skip some tackles here for number 3, the running back for Boynton Beach. I mean, it was an absolute foot race. Sawyer wisely shoves him out of bounds. Here's another chance for Boynton Beach. That sails over the head and away from the hands of number 4, their receiver. So that'll stop the clock with 3:35 to go in this second quarter. And we'll have a false start on the Bulldogs. Subbing in for the Wolverines is Jaden Crawford and Tavares McMillan. Be 2nd and 15 from the 41-yard line. Clock will start on the snap. Back to pass, number 7. and he's sacked. That's number 52 of Zamir Alcinar. They got home on the defensive line, and they're cooking on defense. It'll be 3rd and very, very long here for this Bulldog team. Spot the football at the 47. They need to get to about the 26 for a first down. Back to pass. Going across the middle, long way to go. Able to get past, and there's a flag out of bounds. I wonder if it's going to be unnecessary roughness against the Wolverines. And it's personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the Wolverines, so add 15 more. And what was going to be short of a first down anyway is now going to turn into a first down after it was sitting at about 3rd and 19, 3rd and 20. And this gives some life to the Boynton Beach Bulldogs here, as we're under 2:40 to play here in this first half. Number 5 on the run. He's got a huge lane. Touchdown, Boynton Beach. But there is a flag down back at the 15. We'll see if this is coming back. Touchdown is good. Unsportsmanlike conduct. I think it's going to be assessed on the kickoff. So Boynton Beach will cut this Miramar lead down to 8 rather. And we'll see if they decide to try the 2-point kick or if they're going to go for the 1-point try. So it looks like they're going to do the try from the, it's like the 17-yard line. No, the 17-yard line. And here they go. They try to throw it to the corner, and that's too high. So the 1-point try is no good. Keeps the score at 8. Miramar leads 14-6. Just an excellent job in the run game by number 5. So it was, Miramar will get the football back. .232 left here in this first half. Miramar in their second Super Bowl of the day. Had one in the 11U game. Boynton Beach, this is their 6th. Both these teams played each other in the 11U matchup, with Miramar coming back from a 14-0 deficit to win 22-14. All 22 of their points were scored in the fourth quarter. No, second half. 14 of it was in the third quarter. In fact, 14 of it was in the first 4.5 minutes of the third quarter. So the Bulldogs will kick from their 40. This is number 10. And White puts his hand up in the air to signal that they're going to kick it off. And they kick it right to a wide open breadbasket there. And number 25 of Christian Batali. And Miramar will have 2:29 and a couple timeouts to try to get back into pay dirt before the first half ends. Handoff is to, wow, he is yanked down to number 65. That was carried there by Akari Ranger. Got a 1-yard gain on 1st and 10. Ball placed just beyond the 50-yard line. This time back to pass is Minguez. And that was intended for Jonathan Sawyer, number 15 on the coverage. So that'll bring up 3rd and 9. The clock stopped at 2 minutes to go. Decent pass. Like the receiver leapt about a second too early. This time they'll hand it off to Ranger. He heads up the field, dragging multiple defenders with him. And it looks like he has almost enough for a first, I think. It's going to be short. 4th down and 2 for Miramar. Minguez back to pass. He'll take it himself, runs it up, and he is tackled, it looks like short of a first down. And the Boynton Beach Bulldogs will take over at the Bulldog 42-yard line. But wait, they're going to ask for a measurement. I don't see any way he got this first down. He's at least a yard short of the line. As the football is spotted right about the 42 and the sticks are set for the 40. Or maybe they're not going to check the sticks. I have no idea. I thought they were. So they will bring the chains out for a measurement. I mean, I'm telling you, he was minimum a yard short of the line to gain. So this will be short. Yeah, make it like almost 2.5 yards short. Interesting call the measurement, but hey, rather they verify it than just assume from a distance. So as we said, the Boynton Beach Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10 from their own 42. They'll have a minute 15 and a timeout to try and get it into the end zone. So this feels like the momentum is shifting a little bit towards the Bulldogs side of the field. Number 7 back to pass, throwing across the middle. Oh my goodness. That just bounced out of the hands of Makari Ranger. He didn't realize it was in his area of reach until it was too late. That'll fall safely for 2nd and 10. Minute 10 left in the first half. Number 7 throws it, and they're going to try. Oh, it's missed. And it's a scramble for the football. Who's got it? It's Miramar football. Boynton Beach tried to get a little cute with it, and they got burnt. That's Dalen Wells with the recovery. And just like that, 62 seconds left in the first half. Miramar has a chance to go back up by 2 scores. So out comes Gustavo Minguez and his crew on offense. Minguez hands it off to Ranger. Carves his way for about a 4-yard gain. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line. Check that, about a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 for the Miramar Wolverines. Clock is down to 37 seconds. Minguez hands it off to his running back. That's Jael Denson who gets stopped. Looked like that was a late hit after the whistle, but no penalty markers. Late sub, this is, that is Salvatore Tanunzo Jr. comes in. Minguez to the side and incomplete. He's up 4th down, so 3 seconds left on the clock. Miramar will have chance for one more play. See if they try a Hail Mary attempt from the 31-yard line. Minguez motions his running back out wide, and we've got a penalty for a false start. So that'll make it 4th and about. That'll make it a 4th and about 8 for Miramar. Ball is placed at the 36-yard line. Minguez looking for an open man, can't find anybody. He'll take it himself, dangerously close, and wait a minute. That DB looked very early. He clearly got there before the ball did, but they call a penalty on the, very strange to end the first half, but that is how it ends. We'll take a break. At the half, the Miramar Wolverines lead the Boynton Beach Bulldogs by a score of 14-6. Moving to second half action in about 10 minutes for the final game of the day. You're watching QwikCut Sports Network.
Inside every athlete lives a dream, an unshakable vision of the next level. At Hall of Fame Scouting Academy, that dream becomes reality. Built by NFL legends, our recruiting team shapes highlight reels that get you noticed. And Hall of Fame icons deliver evaluations that accelerate exposure. Turn your dreams into reality, raw potential into power. We are the Hall of Fame Scouting Academy. The path is here. Walk it with the legends.
Welcome back to the QwikCut Sports Network here in the land of Hollywood, Florida. If you're just joining us, my name is Conrad Volch. Current score, the Miramar Wolverines lead the Boynton Beach Bulldogs by a score of 14-6. Bulldogs able to sneak in a touchdown before the end of the first half. Oh, the ball's loose! How about that? They take the risk to start the second half with a onside kick, and it pays off. That was recovered by Jordan Edwards. Kind of takes us back to the 2009 Super Bowl where the New Orleans Saints did that against the Indianapolis Colts. And that was also in the Super Bowl. So how about that? Paying tribute to Drew Brees and company. So Miramar will take over at about the Boynton Beach 49-yard line, up 14-6. So still at quarterback, Gustavo Minguez. He'll have Makari Ranger to his right. He'll hand it off, and Mr. Ranger is going off like a Ford up to the 35 and a first down for Miramar. Tried to grab his jersey, but there was not to be contained. And they hand it to Mr. Ranger again, and he goes up for about a 3-yard gain to the 32.5, 33-yard line. And he gets about the 25 for a first down. To his left is Romarian Telez, and Telez gets the ball. And these running backs are like the old steam engine locomotives with the cow catchers on the front. There's no stopping them, and they're moving people out of the way in the process. So this will be a 3rd and about 3 for Miramar. Ball carried, this time by the quarterback, Gustavo Minguez. And he got enough for a first down up to about the 22.5-yard line. Again, thank you for joining us all day for the 2025 American Youth Football League Super Bowl Saturday games. This is the final half of the AYFL season. That was intended for Bryn Davenport. Davenport had the 103-yard fumble recovery touchdown. That put the Wolverines up 13-0 before the one-point try was successful back in the first half. Second and 10 for the Wolverines. They motion the man. That's number 6, Salvatore Tanuzzo Jr. He gets up there for about 2.5 yards. He's up 3rd and 8 for Miramar. Minguez hands it off to Ranger. A couple flags fly in. It's going to be holding on the offense, it looks like. Coach for Miramar pleading his case on who. There's no way. But they say it is holding on the Wolverines. Actually, the Boynton Beach declines it. The penalty is declined. Instead of 2nd and 20, it's going to be 3rd and 8. Interesting decision on that one. Ranger and Minguez in the backfield, and the pass was intended for his receiver. That was Bryn Davenport. So that'll bring up 4th and 8. Clock stops, 7:18 to go here in the third quarter. Miramar is going to keep their offense out on the field. Ball is spotted at the 20-yard line. Minguez has a man open. It's almost picked off. They were looking for Davenport, trying to get into the end zone, and the DB was there for the Bulldogs, but could not hang on. And the Bulldogs will take over from the 20-yard line. Pass almost was able to sneak in there, but was about a couple inches to the right of being a potential pick six for the Bulldogs. So the Boynton Beach Bulldogs still very much in this game. Only down by a single possession. Let's throw a screen pass to start the drive. This is to number 4. First one in there was Davenport. So second down and 4. Boynton Beach. They need looks like the 30-yard line, and they will not get that. In fact, they lose, looks like about 3 yards on the carry, brings it back to 3rd and 5, maybe 3rd and 6. So they need the 30 for a first down. 3rd and 6 for Boynton Beach. Throw it across the middle, and that is caught by number 14. Brought down by Giovanni Robinson, but not before the Bulldogs pick up the first down. Great play design there by the Bulldogs. It's a hard play to defend in any division. I'll hand it off to number 5. He's got 1 touchdown today, but he gets spun and into the ground by Jaden Crawford. No gain on the play. .5:10 left here in this third quarter. In this game and the game previously, the 12U game, 4 10-minute quarters. 2nd and 11. And that is a deep pass, and just out of reach. Had a step on Davenport, was number 4. And we're going to have a officials timeout for a water break with 4:51 left here in the third quarter. Great little beauty shot there. Gives you a perspective of the field with all the lights on. Again, it's been a great day to be able to broadcast some football for you guys. Also want to give shout-outs again to our entire crew today. Had Adam Black, director and producer, also spent some time on the field, on field cams for a couple of games. Brian Kells, our technical director. Jordan Johnson on field cams, and Donaldson Desramo on the wide shot. So again, super grateful to all those guys for doing what they do to make this production run smoothly and look professional for all of you. Got here this morning at about 6:30 to set up, and we're here just after 10 p.m. and it's been a blast of a day for all of us. Looks like we're going to have a timeout called there by Miramar. That'll be their first charge timeout of the second half with 4:51 remaining. But absolutely beautiful day for football all day long. It got a little hot. It got up until the mid to low 80s. But it has cooled back down to 71 degrees, and it feels like at least decent football weather for the state of Florida. So 3rd and 11 for the Bulldogs. And number 7 still at quarterback for Boynton Beach. Trips to the right. Throws it up the middle, and they're going to get a penalty marker thrown. It's going to be a PI on Davenport. He was covering number 10 of the Bulldogs, so that'll stop the clock with 4:45 to go in this third quarter. And again, like I said, Boynton Beach is still very much in this football game. Miramar only leads by 8 points, so if they can get into the end zone and score a 2-pointer, we've got ourselves a tie ball game. They'll have it 1st and 10 on the 47-yard line on the Miramar side of the field. Quick throw to the sideline, and we've got a big run still going for the Bulldogs. First one to bring him down was Romarian Telez for Miramar. The clock will tick, under 4.5 to go here in the third quarter. Bulldogs on the move. Trips to the right. Under 4:20 to play in the third. They hand it off to the running back. He's already got a touchdown today and make it 2. All the way from the 26-yard line. And Boynton Beach is pulled within 2. That's his second rushing touchdown of the evening. And I told you, just like that, Boynton Beach is within a 2-point kick away from tying this up at 14. Miramar led this game 14-0 at one point. Point after attempt is up, and it is good. The 2-point kick is good by number 10. And we are tied up at 14 all with 4:09 left here in the third quarter. And you kind of feel like the momentum is shifting over towards the Boynton Beach side of the field. And they will kick it off from the 40-yard line. Miramar has to get back to what got him into the successful point in the first place in that first half. Otherwise, we might see kind of what we saw back in the 11U game where it was 14-0 Boynton, and Miramar came back and won 22-14. We're kind of seeing almost the opposite here. Again, first 2 touchdowns scored in the third quarter. Again, it was faster in the 11U game, but these two touchdowns coming at 5 minutes and 51 seconds in the third. That'll be fielded there by Miramar. And taking it up near the 50 is JL Denson for the Wolverines. So out comes Gustavo Minguez for Miramar to try to get his team back to business here. You know, we've seen a little of everything in this game. We've seen a 103-yard fumble return touchdown, a couple rushing touchdowns, a receiving touchdown, and another definition of a tale of two halves. Miramar. This is Ranger. Oh my goodness, he's got a head of steam. Gets upended after about a 12-yard run. And man, when Ranger gets going, he is a hard man to bring down. That is a guy that this Miramar team needs to utilize down the stretch, in addition to their quarterback. And it looks like, just as I say that, Ranger is down on the ground. Actually, he's up. He's just limping a little bit. Maybe he took a helmet to the thigh, which that hurts. He will trot to the sideline. Clock stops, 3:42 remaining in the third quarter. Now they will wind it. So Miramar will have it 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line of the Bulldogs. Minguez takes the snap, throws it over towards Harriet. He'll take it a cut towards the left side, and he'll be spun down by number 44 right around the 30-yard line, and that's enough for a Wolverine first down. So the Wolverines kind of getting their mojo back here in this second half. This time they hand it off to Denson. Quick little 2.5-yard carry. You see some of the stadium workers and volunteers here for MacArthur High School. Huge shout out to them for helping make this place welcoming for all of us here. Another short gain there by the Wolverines. Back-to-back carries there by JL Denson. We've got an injured Bulldog on the field. So that'll stop the clock with 2:16 to go here in the third quarter. Third and about 5 from the 25-yard line. And we hope the injured Bulldog is okay. And a huge shout out to all the fans and families and friends that have showed out here for all these teams in these games. Started at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it is 10:17 p.m. and we are finishing up the 8th and final game of the day. We've had some fun football games all day long. Every game has had its own story. Every team has etched themselves in history today in their victories. It's carried there by Ranger. That's going to be close to a first down. 4th and inches here for the Wolverines. Staying on the field, looking like they're going to go for it here. Yeah, it's 4th and inches. Or, no, that's first down, excuse me. So they move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They're in the red zone. Minguez hands it off to Ranger, goes up the middle, stays on his feet, dragging a man with him, and he hops his way all the way down to the 10. Move those chains for the Wolverines. Mr. Ranger is a hard man to bring down, proves it here. Take a look at this. Number 2 grabs him with a right leg, and he just keeps he hopped another like 3 yards. So 1st and goal from the 10 for the Wolverines. Minguez has Ranger to his left. They hand it off to him. Ranger up the middle, keeps going, dives forward. Gains about 7 yards. So it'll be 2nd and goal from about the 3. With another minute remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Minguez will take it himself, and he's in for the touchdown from 3 yards out. So number 0, Jonathan Sawyer. Number 5, Bryn Davenport. And now number 8, Gustavo Minguez joined the score stat sheet by punching a touchdown in this game. And they'll line up for the 1-point try with 46 seconds to go here in the third quarter. In the backfield, Romarian Tellez with Minguez. Tellez switching sides, trips out to the right. Minguez following the block, and he is in for the 1-point score. And the Wolverines go back up by 7. They lead 21-14. So they will stop the 14 unanswered here by the Bulldogs. And they lead with 46 to go. Again, got to give credit to where credit's due. Ranger did a lot of the heavy lifting, making it easier here for Minguez. And he finished off the drive with the 3-yard score and the 1-point try as well. So Boynton Beach will get the ball back. Unless we see Miramar try an attempt at an onside kick again. Now to kick is Malachi McLeod for the Wolverines. I think they're waiting for a football. There's a football. Ball is kicked, fielded at the 35 by number 3. He gets swallowed up. Can't even get past the 35. So that is where the Bulldogs will take over here in the third quarter with 36 seconds remaining. And this Wolverines team came into this undefeated, hit 12-0, including the playoffs. They defeated this Boynton Bulldogs team back in week 4 of the regular season, 31-24. It's the only loss that the Bulldogs had all season. They finished 1-2 in the 13U conference. It's a tackle made there by number 0, Jonathan Sawyer. And that looks like it might be the last play of the third quarter. We don't see the Bulldogs lining up just yet. Looks like they might try and fake it. And they will not run a play. So that'll do it for the third quarter. We'll be right back here on the QwikCut Sports Network. Fourth and final quarter of the day coming your way. Miramar leads Boynton Beach by 7.
Inside every athlete lives a dream, an unshakable vision of the next level. At Hall of Fame Scouting Academy, that dream becomes reality. Built by NFL legends, our recruiting team shapes highlight reels that get you noticed. And Hall of Fame icons deliver evaluations that accelerate exposure. Turn your dreams into reality, raw potential into power. We are the Hall of Fame Scouting Academy. The path is here. Walk it with the legends.
Welcome back. It is fourth quarter time here in the AYFL 13U Super Bowl. Here in Hollywood, Florida at MacArthur High School, home of the Mustangs. Final 10 minutes. Who's going to take home the final trophy and the final Super Bowl of the day? Number 5 had the carry for the Bulldogs. Swarm of Wolverines got in there, including Jonathan Sawyer. Also in on that was number 9 of Dalen Wells. No gain on the play for the Bulldogs. It's 3rd and 9. Kind of feel like this is 4-down territory, but also wouldn't be too surprised if the Bulldogs punted it away should they not get the first down. The 5 motioning out to the right. This is number 7 at quarterback. They're going to throw it deep, and he's got him in wide open. Number 10. Dragging defenders past the 30. Forward progress to the 28. That was McLeod, and it looked like Harriet in on the tackle. $8:50 to go. And Boynton hanging around here against this Miramar team. And it's headed off to number 5. He's kept the Boynton Bulldogs in this thing. He's got about a 15-yard rushing touchdown and a 26-yard rushing touchdown. So they will definitely be looking to him in this drive. They've gone back to him here. 2nd and about 8 from the, looks like the 20, I think it's the 26-yard line. Throw it into number 4, but he is brought down quickly by Davenport. Davenport had that 103-yard fumble recovery touchdown back in the first half. First 2 drives that Boynton Beach had got inside the 5-yard line both times. One was a turnover on downs. The other one was a turnover literally that got ran the other direction for a touchdown. So Boynton Beach has done a good job on offense. It's just they haven't cashed in when they have needed to. 7 back to pass. He'll take it himself, and he'll chuck it forward. Oh, I think that's inbounds. Oh, they're going to say it's out. Wow. Almost had him. That was number 1. That was really, really close. He must have missed that by like a couple inches on that sideline. So that'll bring up 4th and 7. Gosh, that pass was so close to a first down. It looks like we're going to take a quick break on the field. So 7:04 to go here in this fourth quarter.
7 minutes left in the whole season.
And the final game of the day. Boynton Beach has to get to the, looks like the 20-yard line for a first down. And they get it! It's caught! He's got 3 defenders draped all over him, but that is caught for a first down. So the first one, the toes didn't quite drag inbounds, but that one there leaves no doubt. Take a look at this play. Perfect pass up the field. That was to number 10. We've seen his number a number of times tonight. We got a injured Bulldog on the field. But in this Bulldog team, you can't let them hang around here. 6:52. Or 6:53, excuse me, left to play in this game. Luckily, the injured Bulldog is able to head to the sideline under his own power. That was number 10, who just caught the first down on 4th and 7. The Bulldogs will have it 1st and goal from right about the 9 to 10 yard line there. So the Bulldogs are a touchdown, an extra point away from tying it, or if they do get the touchdown and want to go for the lead, they could try the 2-point try. Number 7 throws it quickly over to number 15. Flag is down in a Hulk smashing tackle. A couple extracurriculars after the play. That is Giovanni Robinson on the tackle. We'll see what the penalty is. It's going to be on the Bulldogs. Good open field tackle there by Robinson. Clock stops with 6:25 remaining. So ball is at the 20-yard line, 1st and goal from the 20. Number 7 back to pass. And that one out of reach of his receiver, number 10. Stops the clock at 5:59. Brings up 2nd and goal from the 20 for the Bulldogs. Back to pass once more. 2nd and goal. Wow, reaching out to grab that was number 10 once again. Starting to take over this drive. Gains about 4 yards on the catch, or about 3 yards on the catch. 3rd and goal from about the 17-yard line. Again, the Bulldogs need a touchdown and at least 1 point on a 1 point try successful to tie it. Miramar leads 21-14. Ian Chase is the quarterback. He'll throw it up, and that is caught by number 4. So it's not a first down because it's goal to go, but it'll get them back to the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th and goal from the 10-yard line for the Bulldogs. Way to find his open receiver, does number 7. Under 4:40 to play. 4th and 10 from the 10. Running away to the corner. Intercepted! It's intercepted by Miramar! This could go all the way! He's down to the 50. 1 man to beat. He might make it. No, he doesn't. How about that? Giovanni Robinson returns it all the way to the 28-yard line. Holy mackerel. Unbelievable. That was about let's see how deep in the end zone he was when he caught this. Oh, he was practically in the back. Look at this right here. He caught that like 7.5, 8 yards deep in the end zone. That's a 78-yard interception return. Game-changing play if you're Miramar. Huge play. He's back in the left corner of the end zone. Almost would have made it all the way if he didn't run out of gas, but how about that? Took it from 7, 8 yards deep in the end zone all the way back to the Bulldog. They spotted it to 31, so make that about a 79-yard return. And the Miramar has a chance to go up by 2 scores here. 4:19 to go here in the 4th. And here comes Gustavo Minguez and his offense. In his backfield will be Macari Ranger. Will he hand it off to the Ford Ranger? He does. Going up the field, got a head of steam. Still spinning, taking another 3 defenders with him. Still going, and finally brought down at the 5. That's about a 24-yard carry from the 29. And Ranger really coming to life here in this 4th quarter for the Wolverines. And we'll have a timeout taken by the Boynton Beach Bulldogs. That is their 2nd of the 2nd half. They'll have 1 remaining. So 3:53 left to play in this football game for the AYFL 13U Super Bowl. Again, it was Boynton Beach driving, trying to have a chance to tie it. That is the third drive where they have gotten in within the 10-yard line that they did not score. They had one that was a fourth turnover on downs. They had one that was a 103-yard fumble recovery return, and then they had one that was a 79-yard interception return. This is going to be carried into the end zone. Touchdown, Romarian Telez. Multiple flags on the field, we assume for unsportsmanlike conduct. See if the touchdown counts just to make sure. Yeah, it looks like it will. But Romarian Telez gets on the board. He'll run it in from 4 yards out. Perfect setup there. Kind of just trickles his way in, kind of spins and oh, great push block there by number 14 of Jadon Crawford. Way to do your assignment there, good sir. So now it's 27-14. Miramar back up by 13. They're going to do the one-point try. That looked like to be almost a busted play, but it doesn't matter. Oh, they almost scored. I don't think that's where Minguez wanted to go, but Davenport nearly was able to beat the defense to the outside. And he gets tackled at the 1 yard line, so that'll put the score, or keep the score at 13. 27-14 Miramar over Boynton Beach. And looks like we've got a flag thrown around the 22-yard line, I think. Looks like it's on one of the offensive linemen, I think. I'm not sure what the penalty is, but maybe it was just a warning. Oh no, it is a penalty. They're going to enforce it on the kickoff here. I think it's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct. They're going to kick it from the 25-yard line instead of the 40. So Malachi McLeod will punch it from the, oh, we got a double. We got a big penalty here, 30 yards in penalties. They're going to be kicking it all the way back from the 15. No. What? Looks like they're spotting it at like the 12. That's crazy. So Malachi McLeod will be kicking off from the 12. This is the deepest anyone's kicked all day today. That'll spin and about stop. Number 5 picks it up. Becton slows him down, and they're able to tackle him right around the 45. So good job on the kickoff team for the Wolverines to prevent the Bulldogs from getting any more yards on that return. So they will set up 1st and 10 from the Wolverine 43-yard line. So here we go. Boynton down by 2 scores. Oh, this is a big race. And he is met at the line. Oh, they're going to throw a flag. Not sure why. Looked like a legal hit there. Unless they're going to say it was maybe targeting. Looked like a simple form tackle to me. But got it on replay here. Yeah, that was helmet-to-helmet contact. Can't do that. If he would have moved his head about 3 inches to the left, he would have avoided the helmet-to-helmet contact penalty, but he was not able to. So another free 15 yards for the Boynton Bulldogs. First and 10 from the 17. They're in the red zone. This is number 5, and he stood up, bounces his way to the right, and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs, for the 3rd time today, number 5. So just when you think the game is almost over, guess again. We are within 7 points, and we will see what Boynton Beach decides to do here, whether they want to. Looks like they're going to try and kick it. So that would be huge if they can get this kick, because that would move them within 5. And if they get one more stop on Miramar, they would only have to score a touchdown to go ahead. They wouldn't have to rely on the try. So a big 2-point kick here by number 15. Can he boot it through? It's up, and it is good. 27-22 with 3:14 remaining here in the 4th. This game is not over by any means. Seen some clutch kicking in this game today, and that makes that last Miramar touchdown oh so important. But they're going to have to do the hard thing again, and that's drive down the field. And if nothing else, you got to score a touchdown, because a field goal only gives you an 8-point lead should you make it, and that's a 1-possession game in this league. So 5-point game. Boynton Beach has not led all game. They tied it 14-all before Miramar scored 13 unanswered. So we'll see if Boynton Beach tries some trickery here on the kickoff. But Miramar's got Jonathan Sawyer and Bryn Davenport back deep. And that touchdown was set up by 30 yards in penalties, causing the kickoff to be from the 13 instead of the 40. And number 10 will kick it off. He'll kick it deep. Sawyer will take it. Thought about handing it off. He'll take it himself. And gets through. And he turns the corner. And he might go. He's still not out of bounds. He's driving. Still driving. Oh my goodness, he's still going. How in the world did he do that? That's the craziest run back I've ever seen. He dragged like 5 dudes with him. Oh my goodness. He didn't even score, but that was like one of the best run backs all night. Oh my goodness. He got met by a couple of guys right around, I think, the 35-yard line and just refused to go down. I don't even know how he didn't step out. But that's huge if you're Miramar, because now you're almost to where it's field goal range. But like I told you, a field goal only puts you up by 8, and in this league, that is a 1-score game. And this Boynton Beach team has found some life here in this second half. So if you're Miramar, you want to put it in the end zone. They'll hand it off to Mr. Ranger. He's still up. Oh, he gets away. Oh, he fumbles the football. But it rolls out of bounds at about the 3.
That is a lucky play.
Very lucky.
I'm awake now. Oh my God. Up by 5. Miramar needs a touchdown. Boynton needs a stop. Two teams have already faced off in the regular season.
So the
Facing off again.
Miramar catches a huge break on that punch out there by the Bulldogs. They'll set up 1st and goal at the 5. They'll hand it off to Mr. Ranger, and the Ford Ranger punches it in! Touchdown, Miramar! That's the first touchdown of the day for number 4, Mr. Makari Ranger. So now, before the conversion kick or the 2-point or the 1-point try, that puts Miramar up by 11, which puts it back to a 2-score game. They're going to go for the 1-point try. They'll hand it off to their one running back of J.L. Denson. And it is no good. So 2:40 remaining, but as we've seen in this game, it does not matter. No lead is safe. Now, granted, Miramar has not surrendered the lead all day today, but we've seen what the Bulldogs can do, and they have kept it so close. So Miramar will kick it from the 40 this time, since there wasn't any unsportsmanlikes after the touchdown. Referees trying to keep everybody on the sideline. As Malachi McLeod will come up to kick off for the Wolverines. 2:40 left on the clock. Wolverines lead 33-22. Closest this game got was 14-14. McLeod with the kick, goes through the legs of the receiver, number 4, gets a little bit free. That was Amir Smith that came in on to tackle the receiver of the ball. Got a Wolverine down on the field. So we got an injured Wolverine down at the 30-yard line. And we hope he's okay. Didn't look like he took too terrible of a fall. But you never want to be too careful, especially with injuries in any type of sport. It looks like he's just cramping. They're stretching him out. And it got hot today. It got up to almost 84 degrees when the sun was at its peak. But now it got down to, it's going to get down to about 69 degrees around midnight. 2:33 to go here in the 4th. And what an exciting game for a final game of the day. Back and forth. Literally, we've seen a little everything. Number 5 for Boynton scored 3 rushing touchdowns. We've seen a 103-yard fumble recovery touchdown, a 79-yard interception return that was basically caught in the back of the end zone. Saw a kickoff return that, dude had to get himself unstuck from 6 different defenders. We've seen it all. So Boynton Beach will start it 1st and 10 from the 34. They got to score quickly because they're down by 11. Number 7 throws it towards the middle. That's caught by number 5. That's brought down by number 21, Giovanni Robinson. Robinson had that 79-yard interception return that set up one of the Miramar touchdowns. And a good open field. Oh, it's not quite a tackle yet. That was number 25 of Christian Batali. This is 3rd and about 1 for the Bulldogs, under 2 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. Bulldogs taking a little bit of time here. Granted, they only have 1 timeout left, so I understand they want to preserve it for if and when they get the ball back, should they score. Number 7 throws it deep. Intercepted by Miramar. He's going the other way. Let's see who got it. That is unbelievable. I couldn't quite see who got it, but looks like he got hit hard on that sideline. I think it's, oh, that's number 21. That's his 2nd pick of the day. That's Giovanni Robinson. He's got 2 tonight. How about that? Oh, his teammates helped carry him off the field. That's Ranger, Telez, Solomon, and Turtelin help him get off the field. And that pretty much is the game-sealing interception. The Wolverines will have to take a couple of knees, and it'll pretty much be official for this 13U Super Bowl championship. The Boynton Beach Bulldogs won this 13U game last year. 2 years ago, it was the Delray Rocks. So Boynton Beach will not be a repeat winner in this game. It looks like we got a So after the clock stoppage, minute 17 remaining. Yeah, Miramar just needs to snap the ball a couple of times, and it's pretty much over. Gustavo Minguez takes a knee. Less than a minute remaining, and Miramar will be Super Bowl champions. Again, Boynton Beach won the 13U championship last year. Cannot go back-to-back. The Miramar faces off against Boynton in 11U and 13U. Take a knee, Mr. Minguez. And it is about official. 30 more seconds on the clock, but the Wolverines can start celebrating. And congratulations, your 2025 AYFL Super Bowl champion in the 13U division is the Miramar Wolverines. They win by a score of 33-22. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to the QwikCut Sports Network all day. We've been live since 8 o'clock this morning. Again, one more time, special shout out to our crew today. We had Adam Black as our director and producer, Brian Kells as technical director, Jordan Johnson on the field cams, Donaldson Desmoreau on the wide shot, My name is Conrad Volch. On behalf of me, QwikCut Sports Network, and our entire crew, thank you for tuning in to the 2025 American Youth Football League Super Bowl Saturday. That was fun. Can't wait to do it again next year. We'll see y'all. Have a great rest of your weekend. Good night, everybody.